Hello, everybody. Welcome to the... Actually, you want to pop it in the camera?
Let's pop
You
in.
like jumping? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first episode ever of Tyler Tries, where I literally do what the title says, and I just try things that are out of my comfort zone. You get the gist. I'm here today with our first guest, Ashley Irvin, who is
Hello.
a widely acclaimed baker and business owner and makes the best cakes I've ever tasted. And she's going to teach me how to bake a cake.
That's right. We're going to bake a cake today. So, should we get the butter and start baking?
I'm excited. Let's do it.
Okay. First, you need to grab the bowl over there.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to put it right here so they can see what we're doing. Now, there are some eggs in here, so let's take the eggs out.
Okay.
So, before we start, I'll give you some tips. Tips for you guys for baking. I took the eggs out early because you actually want all of your wet ingredients to be room temperature before you start baking. So these have been out for several hours.
That's called science. That is called straight science. You think you can bake? You can't if you don't have a science degree.
So first thing we're gonna do, you see those 2 sticks of butter over there?
Yeah.
We're gonna grab those and unwrap them and put them in your bowl.
Okay.
It's good concentration.
Okay, guys, so I just unwrapped this butter by myself.
Oh.
She didn't even help me.
Yeah, don't
And
wrap
then
it
just put it in.
the bowl. Yeah,
Okay.
not on the floor. Oh, yeah. You might want to take the wrappers off. I don't think those are gonna taste
All
very
the
good.
way? Heads up, my cholesterol. That tasted like the Cracker Barrel, but like the floor of the Cracker Barrel. When do we start putting the good stuff
floor
in?
of the Cracker Barrel? Next, we're gonna use the sugar because we want this cake to be sweet.
Okay.
So, what you're gonna do is take 2 of these full of sugar,
You only give me
like
one.
level. Yeah, you're gonna do it twice.
That one
Don't
came
worry,
out.
we can beat it out.
Okay. Do I do that now?
It's good. Eye level.
You
You
have
see
plugs
that?
on the side of your counter? Is this
Only the best for this kitchen.
the space shuttle?
Okay, so we're gonna stick this in the butter and the
Okay.
sugar. Just do 1 level up.
One level up.
Mhm.
I did two. It looks like cottage cheese, but it's gonna look like a cake.
Okay, that's probably good.
Okay, then while I'm doing this, I do have a question for you because as part of Tyler Tries, I'm not just trying crazy stuff. I also want to hear what God is doing in the lives of people around us, even on our own staff. So how did you get into baking?
Well, when I was in college, it was back when Pinterest became a big craze. Started following Pinterest recipes as one does when you get into Pinterest. And found some cake recipes and really enjoyed them. And then I found YouTube cake decorating tutorials and getting to see them and learn how to make a smooth cake. And I have an art background, and so that was a really fun creative outlet for me just to start creating. And not only that, but I love the joy of giving that to other people to enjoy as well. So that was
Nice.
a fun part of that.
Very cool. So you just started from scratch. You were like, I want to learn how to bake, and you just did it,
I
just like
did.
just like I'm doing right now.
Just like you're trying
We're
right
the
now.
same.
Nice. You want to try to
I
do
know
it
how to
one-handed?
crack an egg, but if I were gonna teach somebody, how would you
Right.
teach somebody how to crack an egg?
Well, I don't do it a fancy way. I just tap it on the counter. Because if
On
you
the
do it on the edge, you're more likely to get shells.
Shells, okay. No, yeah. Emerald like I say. Oh.
It's good. Yeah. Mmm.
That one, what?
Oh, that was great. Way to go.
If you want to get that on a slow-mo.
Exactly. All right, so now that we've done our butter, our sugar, our eggs, and our vanilla extract,
Okay.
we're gonna start with our dry ingredients and our buttermilk, but we're gonna alternate them.
You know what's dry on this?
You're human? So yeah, put flour in there until it's up at the top edge, and then
Okay.
we're gonna use our finger to level it out, and then we'll put it in.
I already know how to do that. Okay. And then while I'm doing this piece, got another question for you.
Okay.
How have you seen the Lord move specifically in your business?
Well, I think there's a lot of ways he's done it. I think for me, there's a lot of joy getting to help other people celebrate and express like birthdays and things like that. So seeing God do that through cakes and getting to bring joy to them through the creative process that I get to bring to it has been really awesome. So
That's super cool.
yeah,
And
so
do
on top of the bag. That
on
way
top
we
of the
won't,
bag?
we won't put flour on the counter.
Look how perfectly it all comes together.
It's so perfect. There, Tyler.
And then that's plenty. And then next,
Let's try it just a little bit more.
okay.
Nice, that's good.
Mmm.
Chunky. How's it taste?
Like a gas pump. Ashley, you work in our women's ministry at Faith Ridge. You
I do.
lead that. What is your favorite part about your job?
That's a good question. I think my favorite part is the conversations I get to have with women and empowering them to be who God has called them to be and raising them up to take whatever place He's calling them to within the church or within their lives as moms, wives, single people, all of the above.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Super. You're gonna tell you the bowl?
1 cup of sprinkles.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sprinkle time, baby!
And you're going to put them in this bowl, not that bowl.
That was nice fun. Okay, wait, how much did you say?
1 cup. So
Okay.
that same cup measure you've been using.
It's Candyland.
Very nice. Yeah, dump them on in.
And I'll just use this part since I know
go
it now.
ahead.
And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your finger, preferably the pointer finger, and
It's
then
the straightest.
it's the straight. Is it really?
I don't know. Is it the straightest?
Yes. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna level it like a bulldozer, and want to make sure that you get all of the flour into the bag to save the resources.
That was really good. Okay, while you're mixing, I'm gonna start tossing this in.
Okay. The party,
when the party
starts now. Welcome, little sprinkles, to the best days of your lives.
That's very good. Yes, make sure you get the batter from the bottom.
Batter from the bottom, coming to the top. I'm in Ashley's kitchen.
We
Look up.
ain't gonna stop.
Okay. Where are you from?
I am from Mississippi. You're gonna hold your pan up like this, and then spray all around the sides and the center.
Great. That's easy enough. All around the sides in the center. We can cut that.
Tyler, are you paying attention?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Just like you
All
showed me.
right. Nice. That's good. And then you can shake this pan.
Nice.
Show me your technique.
So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to pick it up, and you don't actually want your hands to do the work. You would think like
Oh,
your
yeah,
arms
yeah.
and everything else is gonna do the work. So
Uh-huh.
like you move and it moves at the same
That
time.
looks very effective.
Yeah, you were talking about science, and this is the science behind this one.
Ah.
You want to go this side, this
Okay.
side, and then at the very end, just one time around. Tell me that's not as layered as the others.
Well, you might shake it just a little bit more. Maybe use a little bit more of your hands. Yeah, there you go. Very nice. Okay, now these cakes are ready to go in the oven.
Great.
So let's take them to the oven. All right, Tyler, our cakes are out of the oven. We're stacked up and ready to decorate. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this part. This is the exciting part. And just to go behind the curtain a little bit, obviously, I've been causing mass chaos to your beautiful kitchen. But what you're about to see here is why Ashley's so good at what she does. This is the stuff for her. So I'm excited to see you do your thing. I usually just get to see the completed product. I'm excited to see the process.
Awesome.
Like what's the next step in making this cake presentable to anybody? Straight like
now
this.
This is where some cake squats can come in handy. If you squat down and check and make sure that your cake is lined up. So maybe move your eyes just a little further back. There you go.
Look at that.
Very nice. Very precise.
That's about as perfect as you can get it.
No, you might could get just a little more frosting.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was. I just never frosting.
Nice.
Okay, spread it out. I'm so scared to go off the side.
Oh, it's okay. We'll fix off the side.
All right.
So you just take a glob and start smoothing it into the ridges there.
Glob. Can I touch the cake?
Yeah, you can touch it.
Okay, look at that. Did I do that
That's
wrong?
great, yeah.
Did I do that right?
Yeah.
Is that really great?
Well, I mean, we'll figure our technique once we get the icing on
Okay,
there.
that makes sense.
It's so good. You can do it real fast. Wow. Very nice. What a crumb coat. It's amazing how you did that so fast.
It's just, who's really impressed at this point? I mean, surprised.
Okay, so we're gonna do our top coat
Okay.
on top of our crumb coat.
Gotcha.
So start putting some globs.
It's like like a heavy jacket over a light jacket.
Exactly. Do you want me to do the rest?
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with some colors on the sides. We're gonna make it look kind of tie-dyed. So what I'm gonna do is just put a little dots
Okay.
all around the cake. And then you can do that. I'm gonna do that with the
I'll
coral
do that
color.
with the coral color. The dot. Dot.
Nice.
Just like this. Dot. Dot.
I'll get some yellow while you're doing that.
Dot. Dot. Goose.
Now I want you to do what we did before and just smooth around.
Okay, this is a lot. This is the big like moment. Are you sure
It
you want to
is.
give this to me?
I'm positive.
Okay.
Balance it on the bottom of the cake board.
Like that?
Yep.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Does it look like tie-dye on that side?
It does. It's kind of stripy.
It's like...
But we're not going for perfection. Now, since we want to put something on it, I think we should pipe Tyler Tries on top of this cake. You
Oh,
think?
yeah. This is the moment of truth if you know how to spell my name or not. Is that how you do a cursive T? I actually never knew how to...
Okay, now Tries. You might want to twist your bag just a little bit.
Yeah. I actually have really good handwriting. That's a fun fact. But... White out there.
Very nice.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, I'm so impressed.
Let's go.
So for the border, what we're gonna do is just do a little, I don't know the technical term. We'll call them little bloops.
Bloop. Okay. Oh, you. Okay. A little. Bleep. Bleep. Bleep.
It's about the same. And I think we should finish with some sprinkles. I think you know how to put sprinkles on.
I'm gonna little. Can't see the writing anymore. Get some.
It's really nice.
And there it is.
There it is.
Ashley, thank you so much for teaching me how to do that.
Absolutely.
I mean, I pretty much dominated. I thought I would, but
I knew
this is
you would.
incredible. One last question for you. You know, students who are watching who, you know, would say, hey, how can you use baking, like things like this, missionally to teach others about who Jesus is? What would you say?
Well, I think that you could use baking and make a cake or cookies or brownies or whatever and take it to your neighbors, your friends, maybe write them a note of encouragement if you are able to spend time with them in the kitchen, they can bake with you and just spend time getting to discover them and ask them questions.
It's a fun connector of people.
It is.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into the first episode of Tyler Tries. I think more's coming if I don't get canceled after this one.
We'll try.